downtown is it's going down. It's illegal to be homeless under this current Trump administration. It's illegal to be homeless. You can't be homeless no more. You can't be on the streets. You can't live in a van or a car. That's illegal too. You can't not have a home anymore. If so, you are in violation of the law and could get in trouble for it. Now, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if people getting sent to jail, if they're getting tickets. I don't know what they're gonna do about it. We haven't heard anything like this ever before until this year. Look, we're gonna get into the video. I'm gonna learn about it just as well as y'all are about to learn about it. Thumbs up the video, smash subscribe to join the tribe, and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's go.
Trump announced starting this morning, all 50 states across the United States will completely eliminate homelessness. This time, we will thoroughly clean up the country. He spoke bluntly on social media. Let our nation be safer and more beautiful than ever before. The policy is highly coercive. Those willing to leave will receive official assistance. Those who insist on staying will be directly classified as criminals. We will lock you up in the prison that belongs to you. Wow. There is no room for negotiation, no nice guy approach.
So you'll be going to prison if you decide you don't want to go into whatever facility, then you're going to jail. One way or another, they're putting you away.
Trump is confident, declaring that the speed will be as swift and efficient as the border changes, from millions flooding in over months to achieving zero. The operation has already begun in the dead of night. The president has begun deploying personnel from the U.S. Secret Service and Customs and Border Protection. As early as last night, these personnel could be seen patrolling the brightly lit nightlife districts of Washington, D.C. The homeless must leave our country. The campaign has begun in the Capitol, launching with force. The great President Trump.
So basically what they saying now is that it's going to be illegal to struggle. So they're saying the executive order has been passed where people with mental illness and homeless people will be admitted for psychiatric evaluation. And you know what these buildings are? These buildings are hospitals. Hospitals, but hold on, stay with me. Now, TikTok, I got freedom of speech. This is my opinion. But do y'all remember when they just passed a bill that shut down all of these hospitals, and not all of a sudden they finna use them as mental institutions, allegedly? They are setting this stuff up brick by brick.
They're about to evaluate them. What are y'all looking for? And what are y'all gonna do? The government don't got a good track record of doing evaluations on people's mental. That's the same thing they did when they did MK Ultra mind control, right? Admitted people and reprogrammed their mind.
I'm telling y'all, they passing one thing at a time, but in the end, it's gonna have a big effect on everybody. Do y'all know how hard it is to maintain in society today? So now homeless people will be looked at like criminals? Bro, no. Everybody is just one bill away from being homeless.
So you one bill away, one paycheck away from being a criminal, technically. Not only will you be down bad, you're gonna have to go to jail for it. It's illegal for you to be poor, but every single time the dollar inflates, we lose our purchasing power. So we're that much closer. Every single time the cost of living goes up, but the paycheck stays absolutely the same, we're that much closer to being a criminal.
You're not one bill away from homeless. Lose your wallet. Let your bank account just say zero. Just one day. Watch. Y'all better wake up, man, and get yourself together. Now is not the time to be playing.
It was just announced today that homelessness is now illegal. Now, the reason this came into effect is because over the past couple years, people have gotten furious. And this was because of this, people just randomly making tents outside and calling that their home. Now, as apparently right now, this was just updated maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago, it is now illegal to be homeless in 47 states. From a legislative perspective, it is illegal to be homeless in virtually every state in the US except for Wyoming and Oregon. Now, they can try and implement these rules, guys, but let's be real, people are not going to follow these. I mean, I live in Florida, guys, and there's homeless people everywhere, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is very accurate. Now, I mean, on top of all this crazy mess, now you can apparently get arrested in some states for being homeless. And because of that, the Supreme Court will actually decide in a hearing whether local anti-homeless laws are cruel and unusual. But what do you guys think about this? Do we agree or do we oppose? Let me know in the comments. Now, another hearing will be coming soon, and I'll be sure to keep you guys updated, let you know if it gets passed or not. So make sure you guys hit that big red plus to come back for more daily news and updates.
The update is it got passed, my brother. And look, that's not the reason. That's not the reason. The reason that they tell us why they're taking these illicit stances, and the real reason is because this fits into the Agenda 2030, to end poverty and homelessness. They've been working on this for 30 years plus. This is not something that they just thought out of the blue. You know what? This is a problem. Nah, homelessness, yeah, it's been a problem, but there never has been a solution. Now the solution is, oh, throw them in jail. make it a crime. Instead of, oh, let's give them housing. Let's make programs where the people won't have to be on the streets anymore. Some of those tax dollars, how about we actually use them to house the homeless? We could build tiny homes, put them in glamps. It does not matter. They will be happy anywhere other than the streets. But no, they don't want to do that. They want to make it illegal.
Man, this is crazy. It is illegal to be homeless in virtually every state in the U.S. except for 2, Oregon and Wyoming. Man, you telling me in the middle of a financial crisis, rent skyrocketing, food high as hell, clothes, shoes, everything just going up, and it's illegal to be down and out and not have nothing?
That's what I'm saying.
You're going to get locked up. And some homeless people, they actually do little small stuff to be locked up, to get that food, and to be inside a warm place or a cool place during the summer. You get what I'm saying? So this is crazy though. And it gets you thinking, like, why y'all making it illegal to be homeless? Because it's kind of wild, because some homeless people are actually happy and content. Or I don't know if they lying or telling the truth. But I got a friend from high school, and I won't say his name or nothing like that, but it's a lot of people I went to school with and stuff. They either homeless, coked up on drugs, this, that, and the third, right? And this guy had told me, like, every time I see him, I feel bad, because we used to be best friends, super close, back in middle school. And every time I see him, I feel bad, and I give him some. I share a word with him, try to tell him some encouragement to get him back right. And one day, he was just like, man, I'm more happier than you.
Some people feel like being homeless is the way out. That's how you escape the matrix. I've seen that before. I heard people say that. They said that's how they escape the matrix. Some people feel like the earth is our turf and you could live anywhere. They would rather be outside than have to pay bills. Now, why would they make it where it's illegal being homeless right now while we're going through an affordability crisis? Because they know many people are about to be homeless. That's why. Many people are about to lose their home when they lose their job. They know that millions of people have lost their jobs already, and more are to come. So now they want to make it illegal for you to be homeless. That's really kicking people while they down.
And it made me self-reflect a little bit. I know I'm happy as hell with my life, but for somebody to tell you that and to compare their happiness with your happiness, like, even if you're happier than somebody, you don't never tell nobody no it's like that. Oh, I'm happier than you. I'm like, oh shit, damn. Like, this nigga tripping. That made me like, I bumped that nigga after that, for real. But I listened and whatnot. He just listen for the little moment. He was just saying, like, he ain't got to worry about nothing. He ain't got to worry about no taxes, no bills, getting up for work, worried about this, worried about that. But most people just running and rambling, frustrated with life. He ain't got to worry about none of that. And it kind of makes sense. But even with me having to deal with paying taxes, running and rambling, or whatever the case may be, shit, I'm happy doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, working for myself, doing what I do, like, just being an entrepreneur, whatnot, the case may be. Like, I'm happy with life. But for most people that's is working a 9-to-5, a job that they hate, or doing things. Even working 9-to-5, you can be happy. But I'm saying, if you're not really happy every morning you wake up and ready to attack the day, I get what he was trying to say. But if you talking to a person that's ready to attack the day every day, I'm waking up before the alarm clock, don't need the alarm clock to wake up, because I'm excited about opportunity and the being able to not know what I could do each day. The sky's the limit every day. You could hit it big in the stock market, have a great day. You could have a crazy video. You could have multiple funerals in one day type jump. I ain't want to say too much because he's just telling you all my different avenues. What I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I was about to say, sound like this brother right here is an entrepreneur, right? So each and every single day is kind of different. It might be the same as far as the same routine, but like you said, each day is kind of different when you invested into the stock market or trading period. Some days you could have your biggest day, right? So that could be exciting. Different avenues, you could get different results. Like you said, you could get a viral video, or this company reach out to you and you get this opportunity. So it is a little different, and it is kind of exciting because you don't know what the day entails, what it holds pretty much. It's like an adventure, right? Checking off goals as you go. So yeah, it is kind of exciting when you put it that way. But at the same time, I do get where the homeless guy is coming from, where he said he's more happy than this brother right here because he don't got the stress of having to chase money to pay bills. He has less stress because he has less commitments and probably little to no debt. Crazy enough as it sounds, somebody that's homeless, pretty much, let's say they fixed their credit up in 6 months or even a year and then went out and got a couple $100,000 in funding. They would have more financially than the average person. They would have more leverage. Or if, let's just say they had 10,000, that 10,000 wouldn't last us as long as that person. They could probably survive off that 10,000 for years.
But you just excited about life. But I get it though. Like, you know, if you homeless to a level, especially like the homeless couple video living in the storage, like I said, everybody that's homeless ain't homeless, and they down and out. Them people racked up thousands of dollars. They got more money than 80-90% of their viewers. And they not sad homeless people. They, you know, Xbox 360, nice things, Teslas and all that type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't down and out homeless. They just know how to beat the system and overriding it and also manipulating people on the internet. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Ain't want to hold y'all too long. But let me know what y'all think about this. I do think this kind of wild, especially when they just passed a program to give out $53 million to illegal immigrants out in New York City. And y'all talking about it. Come on, man. Make stuff, man. We gone, man. Follow for more. We gone.
Exactly. The homeless people that you see on TikTok, a lot of them do be manipulating the viewers. Whole time they got more money than the viewers. It was one couple, black dude with the white girl, you know, the heavyset white girl, basically. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. You know, them. On TikTok, they making it look like, you know, they living in a tent, don't got no money. Then they went from the tent to the storage unit, then back to the tent. I end up stumbling across their YouTube channel. You know me, I'm quick. I go on socialblade.com and see how much they make. I'm like, wait a minute. They had got a couple million views in that month. Some videos at 100K. I'm like, oh yeah, they about to get a decent check. I did the math. They had made like 7,000 on YouTube. Then I came across the video. They acted like they made 7,000 on TikTok, but they couldn't access the money or something like that. So I put two and two together. I'm like, that's $14,000 they just made in a month. Probably more. With donations or whatever else, they manipulated the people into thinking they don't got nothing. Sometimes they live like that because they know they can stack up all of that money, and what they show into the world really not how they living, right? They do that for entertainment purposes, to trick the viewers, to get money.
So basically, it is illegal for you to be homeless in America. So what if the police catch you on the side of the road being homeless? Because clearly homelessness is a fucking choice. You mean to tell me you can pull me over? Well, not pull me over because I'm not driving. You can stop me. Wait, you ain't got to stop me because I'm stable on the sidewalk. You can walk up on me and give me a motherfucking citation, a ticket, for being out here on these streets. Because this is clearly where I want to be. I mean, where else would I want to be? I'm homeless. Where else would I fucking want to be? And after I done accumulated all these motherfucking tickets, because y'all done caught me on Martin Luther King, y'all done caught me on Dora Highway, y'all done caught me. Once I accumulate all these tickets, eventually, you know, y'all gonna, what? Take me to jail? Where in the fuck are they getting these people that are in office? Where are they getting them? It's fucking illegal to be homeless. As if being homeless is a choice. What is America coming to? Why is nobody talking about this? How did we let this shit pass? How did we as Americans allow this law to be passed? How does these laws trump our rights as American citizens? What is going on in America?
The same thing that just happened in Madagascar, the coup, the people basically took back their power and forced the president out of there. They made him leave the country because he was scared for his life. Hey, this is for educational purposes only, but I'm saying something like that gonna have to happen. The people gonna have to stand up, start protesting, rioting, like Madagascar did, to force these evil leaders out of their position. That's the only way. Stand for something or fall. Right now, the country is falling. People not standing up. How do we let it pass? Because nobody's standing up. People don't even talk about it. People don't even care. We get a few people on the internet like me, like these people in the clips, talking about it. Other than that, people either don't know or don't care. And they're not going to stand up for it until it's them. Then they're going to be, why ain't nobody doing nothing about this when it's them? My question is, if it's illegal for you to be homeless, how long you going to get locked up for? And then what they going to do when you get let out? You right back on the streets, but you going to get a life sentence. You've been to jail multiple times for being homeless. So now we about to lock you up and throw away the key. We about to throw you away, lose you in the system. That needs to be explained. How is this going to work? There is no solution to it. You lock somebody up, they back on the streets as soon as you release them. And this happens with people that are homeless. They'll literally do a crime to get back locked up, because they got nowhere to go. I remember it was one dude, a random person he was paying to get people out of jail. And one of the people he paid to get out of jail, because they had a low bond and nobody wouldn't pay it, he ended up paying it, right? But the dude was mad. He like, I don't got nowhere to go. He was mad that he got released. He's right back on the streets. He wasn't thankful that somebody got him out. He like, man, I'm homeless. I ain't got nowhere to go. I didn't want to be released. This is a real conversation. I need answers. We all need answers. How is this gonna work? Drop a comment below in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this. It's illegal to be homeless in America. Babylon is falling fast. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace to my Hebrew fam. Shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.